LAPSSET project is continuing one way or another. As you know, we have already started, and if you would like to go and see for yourselves and verify, the Lamu port is already, as we stand and talk here, already being constructed. It is moving ahead.
I think our ministers for infrastructure have agreed that we support the extension of the road from Kenya all the way to Juba.
Ya kwamba vile tuna develop Mombasa ndivyo tuna develop Lamu Port, na tuko na soko kubwa ya Lamu Port kwa sababu tunataka kuunganisha Lamu na South Sudan pamoja na Ethiopia vile ilikuwa imepangwa as a LAPSSET Corridor.
Today, I want to take you on a journey into the world of LAPSSET. A project so ambitious, it's set to reshape the future of three nations, Kenya, South Sudan, and Ethiopia. Together, these countries have a combined economic output of $233 billion and a population of 200 million people. LAPSSET isn't just about construction, it's about a vision for a better tomorrow. Imagine bustling ports full of activity, highways connecting regions, railways linking communities, pipelines driving progress, and brand new cities coming to life. This is the Lamu Port, South Sudan, Ethiopia Transport Corridor, a partnership built on growth, unity, and endless potential. The LAPSSET project focuses on three main areas: transport, real estate, and energy infrastructure. Each of these areas is so vast and impactful that we've decided to feature them in separate videos. In this second part of episode 16, we'll focus on LAPSSET's energy infrastructure. The most important energy infrastructure is the oil pipeline. There are two oil pipelines planned within the LAPSSET corridor, the crude and product oil pipelines. The crude oil pipeline will connect South Sudan's oil fields and Kenya's Lokicha Basin to the deep water port of Lamu Port on the Indian Ocean. Spanning 821 kilometers, it is initially expected to transport up to 89,000 barrels per day. At its full capacity, the pipeline is expected to carry between 250,000 and 300,000 barrels per day. This capacity is equivalent to the total production capacity of Kenya and South Sudan. The pipeline will be buried 1 meter underground and have a diameter of 0.5 meters. Its construction is estimated to cost $1.5 billion. The product oil pipeline is designed to transport refined petroleum products. It will connect Kenya's port of Lamu to Ethiopia, passing through Isiolo and Moyale. The project is expected to cost approximately $860 million. The construction of the two oil pipelines is driven by three key economic factors. First, the vast untapped crude oil reserves in South Sudan, Kenya, and potentially Uganda make the project highly viable. South Sudan holds approximately 3,500 million barrels of oil reserves, ranking third in Africa after Nigeria and Angola, with over 90% still untapped. Kenya's Lokicha Basin contains an estimated 560 million barrels of recoverable oil, and recent discoveries in Uganda further strengthen the pipeline's economic feasibility. Lokicha Basin production capacity is expected to be between 60,000 and 70,000 barrels per day upon completion. Second, the project aims to provide a strategic alternative export route for South Sudan's oil. Currently, South Sudan exports 150,000 to 170,000 barrels per day via Sudan to the port of Sudan on the Red Sea. A new pipeline would reduce reliance on Sudan's infrastructure and mitigate associated geopolitical risks. Third, the rising global demand for crude oil makes the project even more relevant. East African crude oil is particularly light and low in sulfur, characteristics that align with global market preferences for high-quality crude. The key stakeholders of the project are the Government of Kenya, the Government of South Sudan, international oil companies operating in both countries, development finance institutions like the African Development Bank and the International Finance Corporation, as well as export credit agencies. The development of the project follows a structured timeline with 6 key phases. The first phase, spanning from 2012 to 2018, focused on pre-feasibility and concept development. This was followed by project definition and initial technical studies, carried out between 2018 and 2023. Next, detailed feasibility studies and an environmental and social impact assessment took place from 2023 to 2025. Looking ahead, project structuring and financing arrangements are planned for 2025 to 2027, followed by front-end engineering design and contractor procurement in 2027 and 2028. Finally, the construction and commissioning phase is scheduled for 2028 to 2032. The LAPSSET crude oil pipeline is a game-changer for Eastern Africa, strengthening regional trade and energy security. South Sudan gains a vital export route, reducing reliance on Sudan and minimizing geopolitical risks. Kenya secures the infrastructure needed to commercialize its oil reserves, advancing its position as an energy-producing nation. As a key pillar of the LAPSSET Corridor, this pipeline will accelerate economic growth and integration across Kenya, South Sudan, and Ethiopia. Don't forget to drop a comment, hit that like button, and let us know what you'd love to see us cover next. Your suggestions keep us inspired and help us bring more amazing mega projects to you.